Hello, yes, good morning, everybody. I hope you can hear my voice and also see my screen clearly. Today is 18th of October. So today I want us to use some indicator. I'll be looking at my charts also with an indicator. This is the MACD, the one I want to use. This is just to help us know where the trend is. I'm going to make it a bit clearer so that we're able to see it clearly. Okay, now I hope this is more visual than the other one. So on this chart, basically as it is now, we are in some downtrend. You can see from this point here, the level when the bars of MACD actually crossed from above to the lower side. It remained here. So at this point here, this is the correct time to start thinking for a sell. So the price went down. You can see here that the columns of MACD was still below zero. Okay, this is the MACD I'm referring to. We have some invisible line here. Anything above it is above zero, anything below it is below zero. So this is like some neutral level. Anytime the price crosses below the MACD itself, that stands for a downtrend. Anytime the price crosses above, that stands for an uptrend. So from last week, you can see that there was this break below here. The price technically crossed below it. So that means we are bearish. We are downwards. We are still downwards, even though the price is currently pulling back to the upper side. So the upward move which you're seeing, this is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm expecting from it. I don't expect it to continue much. First, we do have this level here, and then we have this, and then we have this one here. So you look at this keenly. This is like some resistance level. There is a break above, there is pullback, there's a continuation, retracement, there's a move up, and then there is this break below, there's another break below. So as we're speaking now, the price is below 1.15891, 1.15867. So basically this is an ideal place to look for a sell from. If you can sell it as you're speaking now, still sell it. You can sell it, just sell it. Have your first take profit here. This is 1.15679, and the next take profit is this one, 1.16247. So we'll sell it there. We have our stop loss, and then we have our first take profit, and then the next take profit is this one here. The next symbol which I want us to look at is the US dollar Japanese yen. This is bullish. If you check clearly, you can see from the 4 hours that the columns of MACD actually crossed around this area. So if you are looking at this chart, you could have started thinking for a buy when that happened. When the price crossed above, which was somewhere here, this was the ideal place to start looking for a buy from. So if you are here, you could have bought it. You had your stop loss below all this low, which is here, and as you're speaking now, you could have still been in good money because the price is still upwards. We are not seeing any signs. Then the columns of MACD will cross below zero again in the near future, like it will close very soon. So we are not seeing the possibility that the columns of MACD may close below zero very soon. So this is still upwards. This is still an active uptrend. We'd like to see price maybe pull back up to this point, 113.805. We'd like to see price pull back up to this point here so that we pick a buy position. We are expecting that buy to continue pushing price much higher, at least up to this point here. So basically we do expect a move up to around 125.279. The next symbol The next symbol is gold. So with gold so far, with gold so far, we do have some shape forming. I have this here. We have like some trend line touching this zone. It touches this zone, and then on the lower side we also have this one. So basically we do have some shape within an active uptrend. So this stands like some wedge formation, which could be considered as a flag formation, which means if the price proceeds up like this and crosses beyond this trend line, then we'd like to see some pullback before the price can continue to the upper side. So this is what may likely happen, which means this will be a good place to buy from if the price breaks beyond this trend line. Otherwise, we may also buy when the price is somewhere around the lower trend line, which is this one here. The next symbol and let's look at GBP USD. I think we've looked at this already. We've not looked at Euro USD. We have not looked at Euro USD. Let's pull it. Oh, we've looked at that. We've not looked at GBP USD, sorry. So with the GBP USD, we are somehow in an uptrend. But what I'd like to say is that there is a good level where the price may sell off from. So despite the fact that the price is bullish, we are actually looking at this level here. This could be a good place to look for a sell from. So we do have like a resistance here. We have a resistance here. Then currently the price is below the same place. So this may act as a good place to look for a sell from. This may act as a good place to look for a sell from, which means we do have one here. We have a resistance here. We have a resistance here. And then we have another resistance here. So basically this is an ideal place to look for a sell from. This is the correct place where we want to look for a sell from, as long as the price does not clearly gap beyond this trend line, then that remains to be a good place to look for a sell from. So basically we'd like to see what's happening. We want to see what's happening if the price proceeds and closes beyond this line here, then that will mean we are somehow continuing to the upper side with a first take profit here. This is the first take profit, and then the next one is here. So the next chart which I want us to look at, I'd like us to look at Brent oil. So Brent oil, so far we are in an active uptrend. You can see that from this point. You can see that the columns of MACD actually closed above zero. So this was an indication that you're supposed to pick buy positions. If you worked with that blindly, as we are speaking now, you can see that the price has maintained an active uptrend from the moment it crossed the columns of MACD closed above zero. So keep looking for buy orders. Actually, we expect price to proceed upwards, at least up to this level here. At least up to this level here. So we do have this here. If the current mass candle actually closes beyond 82.249, then we'd like to see some pullback before the price can continue up, at least up to this level here. The next target is this one, and then the third one is this one here. So that should bring us to the end of this analysis. If you need me to look at any other change symbol other than the ones which I've just looked at, please just let me know. Comment on the chat menu. Comment on the right hand side on this screen. or if you watch this later, then you can leave a comment. So thank you very much. We meet again tomorrow at the same time.
Yo, honey! What's something you've never told your parents?
I snuck out once, and then the cops pulled up on me, and I had 4 cop cars in my front lawn.
Yo.
And my parents were asleep.
Honey, you hit! What's something you've never told your parents?
That I have a foot fetish.
Yo, what? Bro! What's something you've never told your parents?
I'm gay. Like, really gay.
Yo, honey! What's something you've never told your parents?
I snuck out once, and then the cops pulled up on me, and I had 4 cop cars in my front lawn.
Yo.
And my parents were asleep.
Texted my husband he's gone. Come over now, baby.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
WTF? Texted my husband.
Why did you break up with your ex?
Because he fucked my best friend.
He got options. Why did you break up with your ex?
I broke up with my ex because he was fucking my mom.
My dog got the sauce! Why did you break up with your ex?
I broke up with my ex because he went to jail.
Damn, bro, don't drop the soap. Why did you break up with your ex?
Because he fucked my best friend.
Ladies first.
No, I'm not gonna deceive him. You're the one who's doing
My
it.
mother raised me better than that. Please have a seat.
Alright, let's not go fix that. You can
Okay,
actually.
I'll sit.
Okay, great. Pretzel. Okay, fine. So there you go. So take it away. No.
Betty.
Okay, I think we'll take a break. If you're not
Sure,
gonna. Okay,
sure.
fine. Alright, so we'll take a break.
Ladies first. Entrepreneurs have an appetite for living uncomfortably. It is a bit unusual. Truly living uncomfortably, because when you get a close-up look at running your own business, it's scary. Entrepreneurs have an appetite for living uncomfortably. It is a bit unusual. Truly,
The problem
My boyfriend.
with most human beings right now is if they think something is important, they will become dead serious about it. If they think it is not so important, they will become lax about it. They don't show the necessary involvement. That's not it. The passage, the secret of life is in this, seeing everything with a non-serious eye, but absolutely involved, like a game.
My boyfriend and I were just together for about 5 months. We met. We clicked. We knew right away. We're gonna be great. We're very comfortable together. And he's a real tough guy. He's all tatted up. He rides a Harley. Tall, muscular. You know what I'm saying. He's got one problem. He won't pee in front of me. So, you pee in front of your wife, Steve?